Hello, everybody. It is Friday morning, little bit wet from walking in the rain. Rain is a wonderful thing. Welcome to the Headteacher CCCU Assembly. It's the week that started on the 27th of September 2021. And we know what we are aiming for at Grange. Grange stands for, this is the explication of the CC way. G for a great caring attitude. We do care. R for really trying our best. We are always striving for that. A is always learning, especially from our mistakes. It doesn't feel nice when you make a mistake, but if you learn from it, that mistake was actually worth it. And I have to say, that is a message for us Grange adults as well. We can make mistakes as well, but if we learn from our mistakes and we grow from our mistakes, do have to sometimes do some fixing up, like saying sorry, or like recognizing it was a mistake. But if you learn from your mistake, fantastic. We are G, always going for improvement and progress. That's every single member of the Grange community. We use, this is the E of Grange, we use our education to help us to make great choices. You know what I love? I love being in my 50s and being a learner. I'm proud to be a learner. It's not about being good at things, it's about learning things and about making improvement and progress and using my education to help me to make great choices. And one of the choices is the N of Grange. We never give up, we keep going. We're here today, we made it, we are making it, we're going to make it. We are CC learners, and that is Grange character strength, which is the real strength, the CC way, confidence and consideration. Please, please, please don't just go CC way, confidence and consideration. Meditate about it, think about it. It is something. I love sometimes just thinking about things and think about that, what it means to have confidence for myself and what it means to have consideration for everybody around me and the world around me. Confidence is kindness, is strength. Confidence is kindness, is strength for myself. Consideration is kindness, is strength for everybody else. Right. Who were the Grange Pupils of Power? Well, I want to say this week has been brilliant. It's been a difficult week. We're going to talk about that afterwards. But one thing I've seen us improve on, we are getting here more on time. So all the Grange children who worked with their parents to get you on time at 8:30 through the week, brilliant. Keep it up. There's the wiggle. And what's our character strength focus today? Well, I'm going to tell you your superpower. Well, here's a gift from me. Many moons ago, many years ago, I was doing my thing. I was a head teacher in another school. I was actually in that school as a head teacher for 8 years, but that is 6 years ago. So it's a long time ago. And before that, I was head teacher in another school. But anyway, in this school, I remember saying to myself, okay, Mr. Goebel, what is education about for you? What is it all about? Come on. And stop waffling, get it down concisely and precisely. And I said, all right, let me make an ABCD of education, because we all remember the alphabet, A, B, C, D. So what is the ABCD of education? Right, while you're thinking about that, just remember to always do CC walking. Remember to do star sitting. Remember, there is no substitute for you. Each one of us has to be our champion. We have to be the champion for ourselves. We have to live our best life because nobody else can live our best life for us. So it's all very well a teacher teaching you. It's all very well a friend being supportive for you. Those are incredible things, but each one of us has to be our best version of ourselves. So what is the ABCD of education? What is Mr. Kirpel's ABCD of education? Well, A is for academics. I mean, we're here to learn. We're here for the maths and the English and the science and the PE and the art and the DT and the RE and the PSHE. And what have I missed? The computing. And what else have I missed? Have I missed anything? All right, up to you guys to point it out for me. But it's the academics. It is learning. It is improving in our academics. That's why we are here in school and on a course and actually in life to learn. And learning is academics. But B, the B is behavior. Now, people think behavior is just something, just get it right so that you can learn. But I've got to tell you, behavior is actually about noble behavior, about the way you live your life. When you're living your life, that is how you're choosing to behave. So when you get behavior right, then it is behavior that makes life better for yourself, makes life better for everybody. It is Behavior that is confidence and consideration is behavior that is a CC way. So B is behavior. C is creativity. Remember I said there's no substitute for you. Nobody else can do it. When you are creative, it means I find my way to live my life. I find my way to solve this problem. I find my way to get through this. I find my way to thrive. That is creativity. I know people talk about creativity, music, art, etc., all that kind of stuff. But the truth is, if you live your life, the best life for you, you are being creative. And what is the D? We can just not do this alone. Dialogue. It's when you are working with other people around you, when you are listening, when you're speaking. Remember in star sitting, the A, ask and respond, like a power pupil, like a champion scholar. That's dialogue, when you are listening and contributing. So the ABCD of education. Now that's mine. And I'm going to say to you what I want you to do in your feedback session today. And I've got to give a shout out to Parks class, Tubman class. I've got to give a shout out to you guys because your feedback is absolutely fantastic. But for today, what I want you to do is take that ABCD of education. So maybe teacher can go back to that slide. Take that ABCD of education. And what I really want to do is I want to create signage for Grange. I want to like really make beautiful visual signs of the ABCD of education. So it reminds us all as we're walking down our corridors and in our classrooms, what is education all about? So you can choose to write, you can choose to draw. You're just going to get it on a Post-it note. You're going to get it on that white big piece of paper. You're just going to get it into me. If you can remember the name, you to put your name on it, fantastic. If you don't put your name on it, it's still your contribution. What drawing, what word are you going to put for academics? What drawing, what word are you going to put for behavior? What drawing, what word are you going to put for creativity? What word, what drawing are you going to put for dialogue? That's what I'm looking for. But let's go back to the feedback from last week because there was fantastic feedback. And this week I'm specifically looking at the feedback from Tubman and from Parks. So you need to be on time. You need to be at Grange at 8:30. But your little brother and sister are just like, oh, they're holding things up. Your parents are stressing. Everybody's holding things up. How can you speed it up? Remember, we said shouting and complaining and moaning and having a meltdown, that is not going to speed things up. But your inner coach can tell you, oh, yes, what ways can I speed things up? And I loved, okay, yes, Tubman. Michelle, if your parents or siblings are slow, ask if there's anything you can do to help. That's nice. You're not blaming anybody. You're just saying, can I help? And who knows, they might tell you something that actually would really speed things up. Here's another one, Adib, I like your one. You said you could help by waking up earlier so that you have extra time. And then if you're getting ready, that just speeds everybody up. Oh, I love this one from Sana. She says, you can help by trying to make your lunch. You can fill up your water bottle. All the other things that everybody forgets and at the last minute, oh, I need to go fill up my water bottle. Oh, I need to go make my lunch. Do it. So you are totally ready. Fantastic. Oh, I love this one from Zara. You could pack up things for school before you go to sleep. So you are ready when you wake up and you just don't have to worry. Can I just say that's one of my secrets? I kind of have my clothes ready before I go to school. I also pack my bag. I'm ready. Right. So that is brilliant feedback from Tubman. And let me see, Parks. Parks always have some beautiful stuff. Sorry, Parks, I got your book a little bit wet, but oh, got some good stuff. So right, here we go. Right. So again, this is Asia, lovely. She says, ask your mum, what can I do to help? And like maybe there's something she needs, and you can go fetch it, so she can do. So she's quicker. Right, and then let's see. I love this one. Jules says, wake myself up properly so that I'm really fast. Because if you don't wake yourself up properly, then you're like really slow as you're doing things. And he has the best suggestion. He says, as you wake up, go straight to the bathroom, splash water on my face. Then I'm awake and I'm ready and I'm going to speed up. What brilliant feedback. Love it. So that was from last week. And then the feedback for this week, that's what you're doing. You are So this week, people who are great cartoon drawers or drawers, people who like writing, you can use that one. But the ABCD of education. Come on, we are making professional signs. I'm going to go get them specially printed, like the CC way signs that are up in the corridors around. We're going to do the ABC Grange ABCD of education around the school. Right, who are our stars of the week? Let's go. Alana, Alex B, Renea, Daria, Danura, Mustafa M, Zikrea, Asia. Fantastic, proud of you. Class champions, Jeshwan in Seacole, Farah in Seacole, Yasin in Lister, Vladut in Lister, Dolly in Lister, Tanashiri in Nightingale, Patrick in Nightingale. Look at you, class champions. And Rahima in Nightingale. Give yourselves a big pat on the back. Everybody give them a round of applause. Class top champions, Bavita in Tubman, Cosmina in Tubman, Zara in Tubman, Layan in Mandela, fantastic. Zikrea in Parks, Danura in Parks, Mustafa M in Parks, fantastic, guys. And this is just me looking at the class charts and seeing. So it doesn't mean if you hear that you didn't make any mistakes during the week and you can't even get better, but what it does mean that overall you got so many positives. There is good stuff to take from this last week. Grange House of Water, look at you, still the top house. Now you remember I said before that it was a tough week. Look at this. You can see 2 weeks ago, 6,187 points. This last week, 5,344 points. We didn't manage as many class charts points this last week. And I do think it was a tough week. It was a week where we had to be resilient. Remember, I said, don't forget, even when they're tough weeks, to focus on what was positive. What was positive, we were definitely here more on time. But all of us, we're going to have a better week next week. Here's Grange House of Fire. Can you see? It was a downward trend, but still thousands of CC points. Grange House of Air. Everybody had a tough week this week. I think that was adults, children, everybody. Maybe it's the rain, maybe it's the cold. But the point is we were resilient. We got through the week and we were much better in getting on time. Anyway, this last week, we dipped under 20,000 for the first time. But look at that, 19,805 CC power. And that's brilliant. And who are the classy classes? Well, Parks class maintained your position in third. And Tubman class maintained your position in second. And Seco class maintained your position in first. Like you can see, everybody had a tough week, but we did it. So everything that's achieved in a tough week is extra power. Because when you battle and you overcome adversity, that is real power. So our half-term target is 100,000. We're on 66,115. We need to pick up the pace next week. We will, because we are powerful, we are kind, we are loved, we are resilient, and we are Grange. And we are going to make it. So you remember Freddie, the reindeer, the legacy, classy class. I've got an idea for classy class. Not enough time to tell you in this video, but we'll come up with it. Let's do a CC salute. Come on, everybody, meditate on it. Confidence for myself. Each person, just put your hand on your heart and say, I'm going to live my best life. I am going to do my best. I really do care, and I am really going to try. And I'm going to be kind to myself. I'm going to look after myself and out for myself. And there we go. Consideration. Look at our beautiful planet. Look at humanity in this planet. We are going to contribute and make the world a beautiful place. Let's be great. Let's be Grange. Let's live our lives with confidence and consideration. Think about that. Enjoy the learning ahead. Be safe and happy. Let's learn together, respect each other, achieve our potential. Let's be great. Let's be great.